Yo, what's up? This is kind of like a bit of a part two, but it's more just a very specific rant in terms of this is also has to do with Looksmaxxing. Um, I saw someone making fun of the the idea of when they're like when you're looking for a hairstyle, know your face shape and stuff, right? I saw someone making fun of it because they're like, oh, it's so weird. Why would you want to know your face shape, right? And it annoyed me because I was like, because my only thought was you care about face shape too, right? In terms of getting a hairstyle, it does matter, right? And they just skipping the part where you're looking for a hairstyle that suits you. You're like, oh, it doesn't suit my face. It makes my face look too long. It makes my face look too round. It makes my face look weird. I don't like how it makes my face look. That's you determining the hairstyle based on face shape. You know? Because why does it make your face look too long? Well, because based on your face shape, the hairstyle doesn't work for you. Those types of hairstyles don't work for you, right? So I don't get the thinking it's cringe to care about the face shape when selecting your hairstyle because you'll do it anyway. You'll just take longer, right? Whereas they looked and they're like, okay, for don't quote me on this. I haven't looked into it, right? They're looking. They're like, okay, for rounder faces, for shorter and rounder and wider faces, you can't do like longer hairstyles, right? Because it'll make you look weird. It'll make you look more blocky or something, right? They're like for rounder hairstyles, you can't do longer hair. What for rounder faces you can't do longer hairstyles, right? They looked at that and that's what they determined, and they're most likely to be right unless in substantial, not substantial, exceptional circumstances, right? Whereas you got long hair, right, with your round face. You got short hair. You're like, oh, it's nice. I don't really like short hair. I want to try longer hair. You got longer. I want to see how it looks on me. You got longer hair, and you're like, I like longer hair, but it makes my face look weird. Maybe I should get like a medium hair so that I can kind of average out, and that it'll make my face look less weird, but I still get to keep the longer hair, right? You you're doing exactly what they did. You just found it out the hard way. The hard way, right? You just found it out through trial and error. They were like, yeah, scientifically speaking, right? Your face won't look as good with longer hair because you have a round face. And you making fun of them for having a round for looking at the face shape when you did the exact same thing. You just didn't categorize it, right? You didn't pay attention to it enough to be able to not do the same thing again, right? Because you're just like, oh, it didn't fit me. That type of hairstyle doesn't fit me. And then you try another hairstyle with long hair. It's like, oh, it doesn't fit me. And then you end up with the middle hairstyle, and you'll end up finding out the same thing. That longer hair doesn't suit you, and you'll be talking to someone, be like, yeah, longer hair doesn't really suit my face, right? It doesn't suit your face shape. You could have found this out quickly, right? They found it out in day one. You had to take like 3 months to find it out. Growing your hair, trying it out, and then you had to find all that out. You had to take way longer than them to come down to the same conclusion, and you making fun of them. It's like if I made fun of um if someone came up to me and told me you need to eat this many calories to lose this much weight in this amount of time, right? And I'm like, damn, this person's so weird. They came. I don't know why they're focusing on numbers. And then it takes me like 2 years to figure out that I need to eat this amount of food before I start losing weight at this at this rate, right? I basically just took longer to find out the same thing that they told me, right? I could have known the numbers off day one. I could have skipped all the 2 years of trying this. I'm only losing at this rate. Trying this, I'm now gaining weight. I'm now staying the same. Ooh, now I finally hit the sweet spot of this is how much food I eat, and this is the specific foods that get me there. Bro, they told you the numbers. You could have just looked at the numbers while you were making fun of them for being weird for looking at the numbers and oh, why does he care about face shape? Why does he care about the numbers of calories? It's so weird. He already knew the numbers. You could have skipped two, like, let's just say, 6 months. You could have skipped 6 months of wasted time if you had just listened to him, or just take realize the importance of knowing the numbers, right? That's basically my gripe with the idea of too many people. It all comes down to too many people make fun of things because they think it's weird, but they only think it's weird because they don't do it. They and enough people that they know don't do it, and they assume that because enough people don't do it, it's weird to do, therefore it's bad to do, right? They're like, oh, it's so cringe. What's so cringe about it? Like, what's so cringe about knowing the shape of your face? Right? Because that just means that they have more data to base their decisions off of than you. You have to do the whole trial and error, la di da. Oh, it doesn't really work. I don't know why it just doesn't work with my face. They know because my face is round, I could still do long hairstyles, right? But I do it knowing that it won't look good on my face, right? It'll make my face look a bit weird. But they do it knowing. You do it because you don't know, right? You'll find out when you get there. But they already knew before they got there, and they went into that decision knowing, right? So yeah, don't make a fun. Don't make fun. I won't say don't knock it till you try it, because that'll be stupid. Because that can apply for like bad things too, right? But more, don't knock it until you've thought about why they do it and why it would make sense to do it, right? Don't just call things. Too many people just look at something and they're like, "Oh, I don't do that. None of my friends do that." That's fucking cringe, bro. This guy, he's looking too much into it. It's cringe. But don't do that. At the lead doesn't mean you need to do it, right? I'm just saying, look at it, actually think about it. Don't just have an initial reaction. Actually think about why this person might do it and why it would make sense for them to do it. How they could have rationalized it making sense. And you might find that while it might not be something you want to do, it's not exactly cringe. It's just them being more meticulous about some things than you are, which is 100% fine, right? So don't just call things cringe. You already do the face shape thing. You just don't know it. So yeah.